Okay, so I'm just gonna do the strat that I know. Start as military vet. I apologize for any like coughing or anything. My throat's kind of messed up right now. Well, sort of. It's like it's always itching.
Good. All silent.
Okay, so for the wolf, there's a couple ways to do it. Running past it is fine. You just have to fight it. I like to, it's a little bit faster to kind of run up, and then I stop around here and start to regain some stamina. And you run up to the corner of this table right here, and just charge attack it at the back. I'll do it real quick, but when you run up, you're just gonna stop like right past like the edge of it, and just kind of aim. Oops. The gesture controls in this game are so stupid. If it does follow you in here, or you miss, or you want to fight in here, you actually don't really have to like dodge, even though you can. But you can just strafe the wolf, and you don't have to like wait for specific attacks to open because you'll already be on the other side of it. Whenever there's another wolf, I will show that. So here, I like to go ahead and knock this guy, just so he's out of the way. Sometimes you'll miss and that's fine, you just roll away. Then I can grab that, get blood vials, and then get the Molotovs over here. And these guys, basically, they'll never hit you. And if they start swinging, they won't even follow. Yeah, like that. So you're safe. But I mean, I call this like the ladder percent anyway, because it can be RNG. But it's an easy reset if you get hit there. So there's also a neat trick here, and it gives you a few more dollars later. But you can get another free weapon. So if you run right up to the stairs where it's basically like right where my head, the top of my head is there. Maybe you can see my mouse. Playing on remote play. And you stop, and then you just start spamming X. Just make sure you're not moving your controller, so there's no gesture. You can get the first weapon, and then reload the menu. You get a second one, so I'll try to do it. It did the gesture. Okay. I'll do another thing sometime to show you that. This one doesn't do it, but basically this one's bugged. So the open the menu stays up after you've closed it the first time. I think it's something to do with it just loading in. But anyways, like you can get the Hunter's Axe basically that way, as well as the saw cleaver. And the Hunter's Axe sells for like $6.60 or something. So it's a nice little boost if you need it. But I wouldn't like rely on that or anything. I typically get it. So here I just start equipping. Put the Molotovs there. And then run, jump. You can lock onto that guy midair and dodge to get like a head start. You'll see that a few times, like when you're jumping, you can lock onto something to dodge when you land. So I take a dangerous path right here, but it's faster. That guy at the top, if he starts to turn, he'll shoot. If you take this path exactly, he won't hit you. But just listen for the gunshots, and then strafe left to right. If you like the other path around, if it feels safer, that's fine. This guy I like to kill. Just 2 backstabs. If you like run up and you stop right around here, you'll hit him. charge too. So Molotovs, whatever he drops, which is either shining coins or blood vials. So obviously you can get the oil urns from here if you want to do the stair cheese. You can shoot them, but also what you can do is you can just run up between these guys, wait a second, and then roll through them. It's a little quicker. Also, you gotta kill them without the cheese though. To get them through. There's extra pungence the other way that I will get sometimes, but usually not super worth it because you have to dodge the dogs on the way back. Then I think you know this part pretty well. Spam through her stuff. So that right there is the saw spear if you wanted it. You can drop and actually cancel the fall animation, but I'm not gonna get it. Just be careful of that guy. That's fine. So if you do miss that, like I just did, and you want the other oil urns, you just come up and get the like this ladder. Because I'm going up to get the music box anyway. But you can just you can drop down from there onto that platform and get it the other way. I'll do it on the way back. So to get the music box, you can just sprint up to here and stop sprinting around here. Just walk up to like this stone about. You can double backstab him. Obviously getting the music box adds like a minute, but you know, not speed running, so. Maybe I can cancel the animation here. If you fall right on something, spam X. Sometimes you don't stagger. It's fun. So heal. Maybe just roll off this direction. I also like to equip that in midair. Just extend here. You do the normal R2. You can get the oil urns this way. But otherwise you can just drop back off the side. So I have the music box and the Molotovs equipped. I did it in the air, but you do it anytime before Gas Coin. So these guys are like the first big RNG. I hate them. I just try to like skirt them if I can. Then I take the pig route. Some people go up top. I like to get the badge in here. So heavy, visceral, and then another heavy will kill him. He'll drop blood vials, so that's good. The dude there, and then the thing I picked up here is this, the axe hunter's badge or something, but it lets you buy knives, basically. So for guest coin, he's like one of the hardest, in my opinion. I have to reset on him quite a bit. Even with the stair cheese, there's a few ways to fight him. I like to do the music box way, it's just faster and a little more satisfying for me. He's one of the bosses that you can do that little trick at. It doesn't really buy you anything here, unless you're gonna just fight him head on. But if you trick back in as the cutscene starts to load, you'll keep your sprint. Because you see, like, sprinting in this game, there's like 3 different speeds. And you'll stay in that top speed. But anyways, I think I missed it, but no, we're good. So I hide behind here and I wait for him. Hide behind the tree if he shoots. You just try to get him to like, that's a good attack to do. Do the music box. And then backstab. Visceral. Molotov. And back away. Because there's a cooldown. So just be careful of his rolls into the gun. This is like not a very good positioning. I'm gonna try to get him onto this side. on that side, then music box again. And this time you can chain 2. So backstab, visceral, Molotov, and then music box while it transforms.
It sings to me.
Backstab,
To make a man sick.
visceral, Molotov, back up a little bit, dodge, and then you can music box now when he's done loading. Hit him a few times. And then visceral. And that should kill him. You can also hit him with another Molotov if you want while he's staggered from the music box. But I find that method pretty consistent and fast. And like you don't have to worry so much about dodging him. So I do like to get this just out of habit. It's a really like low percent gem, so I don't know if it really helps in terms of like number of hits it takes to kill the boss. But you know, you kind of get what you can get. Take what you can get. So I'll show you a safe route in a different video, or I'll try to splice them together if you did want to upgrade. But I'm not going to upgrade, so I'm just going to take the fast route. Because we're going to do +0 up to Amelia. So I guess you can unequip that. And if you just come through here, sprint by this guy and take a right, you can go and grab the hunter's clothes. Go this way. Those guys will never get you. Grab those, and then there's to dodge this dog, you can either go straight at him and throw a Molotov, but I like to stop here, heal, and then walk down to like the 3rd, and then sprint. And I just hug this wall, so I like to keep the camera like this to make sure I'm not against the wall ever. Oh, okay, he followed, so it didn't work. Just shoot him. Usually that'll work. I think because I stopped, I was a little off time. You gotta be pretty precise with it, but it's fine. You can also try to Kobe him with the Molotovs. One Molotov is over these guys. They can hit you through the fence, which is why I like to use the Molotov and not hitting them. But it works. This guy will give you 3 bullets. You can just run by this guy, but I like the extra money and bullets.
You're a what?
Get the fire paper.
Take this.
Open this. This thing over here you can actually get and not do the pickup animation if you pick it up at the last second. So it's that madman's whatever knowledge. I don't know why I get this, but I do out of habit. It's a useless gem and you don't actually even equip it. Just run by this guy. Turn around. We're over here and get the pungents. Just kind of run up that thing a little bit. Spam X. So don't get that lamp. There's a reason for that. Just to be quicker. Because this is kind of like a speedrun thingy. But so equip pungents. Keep on the Molotovs. Heal. You can praise the statue in the sky. Hit this guy, throw, aim. So I find the speedrun strat here is actually like really inconsistent because you stagger when you hit the ground. So I turn right and drop, and then just run through here like this. It seems precarious, but it's really hard to get hit here. Stay on the bridge, turn, come back here. You can get extra fire paper. Wait for him to shoot twice like that, and then you turn back around, come in here, and you're gonna do a little dodge there, so he doesn't get you. A guy can run around inside, but he won't hit you as well. You just run around and build up stamina and sprint, so he doesn't get you. You probably know, but don't ever let your stamina run all the way out, because then you have to wait for it to go up and get full again. So I just wait. I think I've seen you do this. I actually saw you wait for him for a specific part. I didn't really, but just jump, roll, and run away. So the pungent's here. I think you know how to do all this. Hit that pillar. Get these. Build up stamina. I kind of let him get a little closer, and then I start to run. You can always just run right by him, no matter what attack he does. He's following this, might be bad. Then I take an outside path. Because the other one can hit you pretty easily. Then you go on the inside here. Just pass by this guy. Kind of build up stamina for a second. That wolf won't aggro. You can sprint. It's spooky when they follow up like that, but you're good. Just roll away or something. They should rarely follow up in here. It's happened one time to me ever. So I will do the normal BSB. I'll record a different video with another method of killing BSB, which is like YOLO BSB. But I do fire paper first here. I pop the pellet, and then punch it, as you know. Transforms. Like your stamina. Double backstab. Punch it. Backstabs. Then you punish this transition. Backstabs. So once it blows up, you can use it to build Hunter's Mark. And this will take you, this is why we did not get the other lamp. This will take you right back to Cathedral Ward. I have a meeting in 4 minutes, so I may have to like splice this. So you can kill Professor X's demented cousin here. With some bullets. Can I use a Molotov? This next part. Because I don't like this guy running off. And this is where you do the little trick again. So you run around here when you get in view, just throw and aim. You never have to worry about him falling. So since you know how to do this part, I'm not going to get the clothes here. I'm just going to go fight Amelia. come out the door, you fall there, and then you can roll that next platform. And you'll never die. You can kill him if you want, because he gives you 750 extra or something. And he always turns around, by the way, so he'll never get you. He can't come out the door either. Stick close to the animals here. Stay right up next to the dog. You're good. Grab this. So you have to be kind of like, pay attention to time management here. So once you pull this, you can run up here, and I like to grab the cold blood because it lets the big guy walk down a few steps. This guy turns and grab this. Now these guys will build up stamina and then just run. The reason I mentioned the time management is because once you pull that lever, some of the guys walking down the stairs or up the stairs will turn and they'll block your path right by the scythe guy. So we'll put the Molotovs. You do the fire paper, switch, and then keep running here. Then you do the normal method. Beast blood. 1, 2, 3. With transform text. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. So 4 there, hit the head, and then visceral. This leg and do a transform attack. You just focus on this arm. There's 3 more to kill. Or 4, I guess. That was a really scuffed fight. I can make that, but basically where my mistake was when I ran in and I buffed and then I did the transforms on the first leg. I waited for stamina to rebuild and then I went for the back leg. You shouldn't do that because you'll always have enough stamina to finish off that combo. Anyways, so that is up to Amelia with +0. And I'll make another Amelia video for +0 to actually explain the moves that I do there, because this is more about the routing. But that was, 20 minutes, and that's with a few stops and explanations along the way. So not bad if you have to reset. Okay,